We are in the middle of August now, and everything's growing away pretty nicely. We actually had some rain last night, thank God, because it's been so dry. Most of July and all of August has been incredibly dry, so most of the plants are really grateful for that. The only thing is the tomatoes, which have had blight issues, and they've been holding out because of the dry weather, but now that the rains come, I think the blight's probably going to spread. So I'm going to harvest loads of those today, and hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, the plants will hold out a bit longer. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd give you a little tour around and just see what's going on in the middle of August. So here's the plot. I've got the number written on my shed now, so it's all good. Yeah, like I said, it's finally rained, which has been very welcome because it's been so dry, and it's rained a pretty significant amount as well, so yeah, it's all good. I've got some parsnips here, but yeah, they're doing pretty well. See down there, got some good parsnips. The runner beans are doing pretty well. I think they're kind of done. These, because I'm growing them as for the actual fully developed beans, I think they've kind of given themselves the signal that, all right, we don't want to flower anymore because we've already set seed, as you can see. So looking forward to eventually harvesting all those and see how many beans I get. I don't think I'll get that many really, but yeah, it'll still be interesting because they should be pretty high in protein. So that's the runner beans. The figs, I'll come back to those because I like talking about those, so I'll probably go on for ages. The tomatoes, as you can see, I'm going to harvest some of these guys. But yeah, I've got quite a good amount on there today. I've been leaving them for probably 5 or 6 days now without picking, so yeah, I've got quite a good amount. However, as you can see, I've got a lot of blight, and that has been spreading, and now that we've had rain, I think that's going to spread quite quickly. So I really wanted these ones to ripen, like the big ones, but we'll see. Courgettes, I have been completely inundated with courgettes this year. These two plants, they've taken up a whole massive bed, one of my big beds, and I think they've also just about stopped now, finally. To be honest, I'm not sad about that because I just haven't been able to use them all. I've made courgette crisps, I've made just loads of stuff, put them in every single dish that I make, and I've still got too many. Come around here, that was where the cabbages were. I'm probably going to plant wheat in there, believe it or not. That's going to be, I'm excited to try that this autumn, and then try to grow myself a loaf of bread. Not quite literally, but you probably get the idea, so that'll be quite exciting. This bed here you can't really see because of the rain, actually. I don't know if I can tap some of that off. So this bed was where the melons were, which all died. I thought they'd completely gone. I planted komatsuna in that half, as you can see there's loads of it, and then I planted carrots in this half. However, one of the melon plants came back. Yeah, you can't really see it very well under here. I don't know if I put in my camera. No, that won't work. But one of the melon plants has come back to life, and it's growing pretty quickly, and it's also flowering. Oh, there we go, you can see it a bit better there. And I think I could get a melon, to be honest. I don't know though, maybe the flowers need to be pollinated. I don't know how these ones work, if they're self-fertile or not, but we'll see. So I could get a melon, but it would probably be like mid to late September. So, but yeah. And this bed I was going to plant full of peas and beans as like an autumn crop. The beans have done pretty well. The peas, they're all right. Then yeah, to be fair, this one's quite big actually. I just need to make a bit more of a support. That was just to kind of cover the soil, but it hasn't really worked that well. I mean, that's all of the beds, the raised beds. The middle section, the ornamental section, is looking pretty nice now, and it's taken the whole year for it to get to this point. So I'll just come around here. As you can see, it's looking pretty nice. I've got the lovely salvia, I've got the verbena. The biggest plant in the middle is the Canna musifolia. No, was it Canna musifolia grande or something like that? And it's finally started really going for it, which I'm excited about. And then the one behind that is the Musabaju. And then the dwarf Cavendish has been really slow to get going this year. There's one there. But they are now starting to go for it. I think water's been the issue, because whilst we've had the really, really hot weather, we just haven't had the rainfall. And even when I was watering these with a hose, I realised that it was really only getting into the top sort of inch of the soil. So I think that's probably why. But they're still looking really nice, and this one's got quite a few pups, so excited about that. What else have I got in here? These are the gingers, these guys. Looking pretty nice. And then the sweet peas, which produced really, really well for me. They have now gone to seed. I hadn't quite kept on top of the deadheading, so they've all gone to seed now. But that's fine. I've got loads of seeds here. I'll probably collect as much as I can, because these are really nice. A really nice sweet pea, which provided loads of cut flowers for me. So yeah, that's all of that kind of stuff. This section of the allotment has it's got some cool stuff going on. So obviously the figs, I'll come to those in a sec, but just behind them I've got the autumn raspberries. They're just coming in now, really nice, got loads of those. And then I've got apples over here, which they're doing a lot better than previous years, but they still look like quite a lot of them look like they've been eaten or diseased. So but I'll probably be making juice out of these anyway, so I'm not too fussed. And then we've got the figs, which I've gone on about loads, so I won't dwell on them too much. But yeah, there's a few that have main crops that I think may well ripen for me. This one's been, Azora's Dark has been just pumping them out. Whether or not they'll hold, I don't know, but now we've had a good amount of rain, I hope that they will. This is my Peretta, which is probably the synonym for long date, long of August is the translation. It's got a really nice ripe fig on it. But yeah, so and it's only just starting to ripen its Braber crop, which is the first crop on the old wood. So yeah, it's quite a late producer. But there's one here I've been leaving for a long time, so I'm going to pick this guy. Got a snail there as well. So here it is, cut open, and yeah, let's give it a quick taste while I'm here. Yeah, it's delicious. Really sweet. Nice figgy taste, but it's got some other notes in there as well. Had some other kind of fruity flavours. I remember the Peretta being really nice, or the long date, whatever whatever you want to call it. And I haven't had figs off of it for a while, so I was excited this year to get some. But yeah, really, really tasty fruit. Just over here I've got the Asian pear, which I haven't talked about much this year because it's been kind of at the back, kind of hard to get to, but there's only a few on here, but they're really, really nice size, like proper full apple size. In the shed, I'll just show you in here. More figs on the go. None of them have any fruits though this year, but they were first year cuttings, and the one at the back is probably like 3.5 foot. It's gone really crazy. The lovely fennel here, which I've left for the flowers. I was going to cut as soon as the seeds start to come in, but I can't see if they're producing seeds yet. Oh, this one is. So yeah, I'll probably cut those. But it is really nice, really architectural. So lovely rose here. So here we have the final harvest of tomatoes. Good amount actually, good amount. I don't know if I'm to estimate, maybe 750 grams to a kilo, which isn't too bad. I've still got a lot more fruits on, but whether or not they ripen is really the big issue, because some of the actual fruit trusses have blight as well. So there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and yeah, wishing you all the best.